I've spoken to you before about a little bit about your process. I think it was a member, my friend Craig, who was really curious about your writing process. And you did go into depth on that in our past interview with you. But more, my interest was like as an artist, which is what a writer is, as a creator, a producer. Do you struggle very much, very regularly with staying focused, with staying motivated? Fighting the resistance, as Stephen Pressfield calls it. Is that a struggle for you, and how do you address it?
Yeah, every day. Every day it's a struggle. It's a solitary pursuit. And as a writer, I'm not a big wordsmith. I can't just gush words and words. I'm a sentence by sentence writer. Kurt Vonnegut said that there's bashers and swoopers, and a swooper will go in and write a lot of words at once and then revise and revise and revise and revise and revise. I'm more of a basher. A basher is someone who goes in and it has to be perfect on the sentence level before you go to the next sentence. I'm not comfortable swooping in and writing a whole bunch of words. And that creates its own limitations, and it requires a high degree of focus. Um, if it's a very deep kind of writing, it's almost this trance-like focus of writing, and it's hard to achieve that state. Travel is actually I wrote some of my favorite stories when I was traveling, because when you're in a in a horrible $10 hotel room in Laos, you just you want to stay focused and get your story done, so you can get back out and start traveling again. And that gave me a kind of discipline, especially in the pre-wireless era. It's so easy to distract yourself. I actually bought the Freedom app so I can selectively cut off my wireless connection, because I sort of have a monkey brain, which is good creatively to be, your little monkey brain is always looking after new things and picking up sparkly, shiny objects. That's good because I can intellectually go sideways and make associations because my brain is going in that ways. But it also takes me completely out of that trance zone of writing a story. And so if I'm not focused, it creates problems. One nice thing about being here in Kansas is that it's just quiet. I don't have any distractions. And it's a very productive place for me writing-wise. Less so in like Connecticut when I'm teaching at Yale. I'm just so busy and interacting with students and reading their writing that I'm much less efficient.